So this is it. This is exactly what I told you it was gonna look like. I'm here to zoom in and look. And I'm doing this to show you the detail. There's no runs, no dry spots. This wasn't painted just now. This was painted an hour ago. So it's not like it's shiny because it just now got painted. And this is a high solid clear, so it is gonna hold the shine. It's gonna hold the shine really well. Not only that, on all these parts here, the clear's wrapped around. You're not gonna find any dry spots anywhere underneath some of these panels. I had to pick them up and hold them just to get to the bottom of them and flip them around and get the sides. Show you a good example. Right. This was the last piece I did because it's got a lot of angles, and I didn't want any overspray landing on it. It's one of the most visible panels. It's the nose. It's the front of the bike. But what I'm saying is, just look. It's like factory. This piece here pops off, but it's got like some rivets inside, so I could only separate it some, but I did it so that the base and the clear together won't bind up. After this dries, you can just push that in, that'll snap back in, that little opening, right there, but needed it for clearance. You can notice the shine wrapping all the way around the very edge. There's no yellow. These were yellow. There's no yellow anywhere. I painted the whole thing flat black before I even put the color that went on it. The color is also black, but it's a metallic black. It's metallic. It's not just regular black. All these little parts are important too. These are all important because they make the bike when you put these together. That's what a bike is. It's a bunch of panels. See that little hole in there? Shiny, right? This one here too. Look at that. See? Your edges. All this here too. Shine. Even this very edge right here, even the very, 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 very edge. Everything's got shine. Look, I know you can see that. Because the rest of it obviously looks fine. Tank. Right? All the way around. Ain't missing nothing. I'm showing you all the angles that a lot of people will not show you because look at that. See if I can just see? Look at that. I don't play around, man. This is factory. If not, it's better than factory. I'm not even gonna brag. I'm just gonna show you what goes on here. My boss knows he's got the best guy right here. I'm the best. The body work better and quicker. Nobody else here. Nobody even. They paint. They claim they paint, but they don't. This is painted right here. But even the very, very, very smallest detail, right? Look, right? And I didn't break this down like 1 coat, 2 coat, 3 coats. I just kept shooting, just keep shooting clear, keep wrapping circles, running around the panel, circles, 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 get all the hard to reach spots, you gotta get those first. all the hard to reach areas, all the difficult angles. You get them first and you get them wet. And then after that, you just keep doing laps around it. And you just keep shooting clear, shooting clear, shooting clear, shooting clear. You don't want to give the clear a time to flash dry, because then you're going to have dry spots in the hard to reach places. You get those first, and you got to keep it wet. And when you notice that it's completely shiny and there's absolutely nowhere else, you could add clear anywhere. Everything is fine. You're good. In the event that you do notice you miss a spot and you just blew that right in, you shot some clear in there, you're going to correct it, and it's not going to make a dry spot halo because you gave it so many laps in a short period of time, gradually, not heavy, but just consistently. And you can get all your hard to reach spots before your clear surface begins to flash, and you start, that gives you problems. But the way it looks here, if you can see it in person, it looks as if somebody just dipped it in the pool of clear and pulled it out, just like that. Right? There's no runs, there's no dry spots. Right? Even the areas of the parts that you're not even going to see, you know what? I can see myself in them. And we're going to see you riding on that. You're going to have pride. You're going to have pride of what you got. You made a wise decision. So it is what it is, and all you got to do is just recognize and remember who's the number one guy. Remember who's your man, right? Peace out.